Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty, and this is episode 4 of the Battleship Brawl tournament in From the Depths. In this episode we have the Warmaiden conversion by Candor facing off against the Broadhead by myself. The Warmaiden is a little underpowered for this tournament. This is a 1.5 million RP tournament, and the Warmaiden is only 1.1 million RP. And it only has 2 guns on it. So unfortunately I don't think it's going to be hard to compete when it's almost 400,000 RP down. Like, it's only using just like maybe 70% of the RP that was allowed to, that everything else uses. So it's I don't see anything on this ship that is going to make it stand out and counter that lack of RP expenditure. There are advanced cannon pieces here still, but I don't see any actual advanced cannons. I think this was Candor converted this from a campaign ship or something, and probably just forgot to do those. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Since he's under the RP limit, those don't really matter, since they don't have a weapon to actually use them. So I'll let that go. It's got the 2 crams. It's kind of small. It's more like a heavy cruiser maybe than a battleship. The red and black paint job looks nice though. And then over here we have the Broadhead by myself, which features 8 2-meter guns. The center row here are all penetration depth, and the 2 outer secondaries. Well, I call them secondaries, but they're, just as big, are just pure explosives. It's got a big bank of propellers on the back here. And the biggest feature is that this thing is very heavily armored, and I'm interested to see how the armor can hold out against things. So it is basically except in the back, on the sides and the front, it's basically 7 blocks thick of metal armor, and then it has spaced armor in front of that. That is also, it has, the spaced armor is 2 blocks thick as well. It's got a slope, the metal down slope, and then a metal beam behind that. So it has fairly tough armor. It is the least battleship in the tournament, because I am not an aesthetics type player. I can build decent designs sometimes, but making them look like actual ships, I can't do it. Not yet, at least. I'm still working on it. Anyway, I just need to grab my phone here, get the stopwatch app up, and we will get round 1 underway. Shoot, did I spawn them on the same team or something? I think I spawned them on the same team. So their AIs are on. Yep, and they aren't doing anything. Well, way to go. Way to go, me. Way to go. Okay, reset the clock. Go ahead and spawn in the Warmaiden. Zip out here to 1,000 meters or so. Spawn in the Broadhead on a team other than the Scarlet Dawn. Alright, and now we get the round underway. There we go. Excellent work on my part there, that initial spawn. I tried to make the Broadhead look sort of like, maybe a shell of some sort. But, yeah. So yes, that first volley from the puddle strider. That's from the previous tournament. From the Broadhead, punched in there, did some actually not all that much damage to the Warmaiden. The Warmaiden actually did more to the Broadhead by knocking out that one gun. Some of the guns do tend to fall off in testing, but that's why I have 8 of them. Warmaiden is dead in the water. It seems it has been AI deaded already. It did not survive the first pass with the Broadhead. Yep, and there it goes. It is despawning. Okay, well, and that is round 1 to the Broadhead. I will go ahead and spawn them back in, hopefully on separate teams this time. Not screwed up for the first spawn like I did before. Okay, Warmaiden. And there we go. Clock is reset. And round 2, begin. We'll see if this goes any differently, but I fully expect that it will go pretty much the same, with the Warmaiden just dying rather quickly. First volley, 4 shots go out. It looks like the explosive shell may have hit, but the AP shells actually missed, it looked like. Oh, and then now the Warmaiden blew off one of the high explosive guns. Oh, we may have a ramming situation here in just a moment. The Warmaiden turned right into the path of the Broadhead, and yep, there it is. Oh, it looks like the Warmaiden took the worst of that. Oh, now they're just kind of stuck together. Well, this is interesting. It doesn't look like the Broadhead's guns are able to fire. Oh, just the Warmaiden shots just plowing right into it. From point blank range. Broadhead needs to aim up. It's like there's plenty of target for you to shoot above the waterline. Oh, the low profile nature of the ship is getting the better of it right now. Hopefully at some point the two will be able to separate. Well, I mean, for the Warmaiden, this is a really good position. It can't, the Broadhead can't. Oh, well, it got a shot off there. And yeah, it looks like the Warmaiden may have lost its weapon controlling AI, because its weapons are no longer attempting to aim. And the Broadhead is getting some shots off now, but most of its guns aren't able to aim at it. The Broadhead's not meant to fight this close, but you know, the AI is the AI, and it does what it wants. Oh, did it knocked out the Warmaiden's AI again. So yep, there it goes. It is despawning. So that is it. The Warmaiden has been defeated by the Broadhead, and the Broadhead, by myself, will be moving on to round 2 of the primary bracket, while the Warmaiden will be moving down to the secondary bracket. It's sinking a little bit now that it's getting moving again, but it'll come back up. But yes, anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the battlefield.